Hello everyone, I am Kathy from Kathy Creates, and this is my segment of Craft Around the Clock Fur Baby event. This is our one fur baby. We have two. This is Cooper. Can you turn around so they can see you? This is my Cooper bear. And he is a 9-year-old Morkie, which means he is a half Maltese, half Yorkie. He just ate dinner, and I think he's got something stuck in his teeth. So when you get here, say hello. Let me know you're here. I'm not drawing names tonight because I only have a half hour, and I just don't have time. Okay, so this is Cooper. You say hi to everybody. Can you say hi? This is my Cooper bear, as we call him. He is a good boy. Patience of a saint, because I have a little 4-year-old down here that still thinks he's a puppy and just goes after Cooper constantly and is constantly bugging the snot out of him. Linda said, hi, Cooper. Yes, I know. Mwah. All right, come here, Teddy. Your turn. Come here. Come here. And this is our teddy bear. This guy is, turn him around so you guys can see him. He's a Lhasa Poo. He is a Lhasa Apso Poodle. And he is 4. And he is a little snuggle bunny. This guy, if I'm sitting, he's on my lap. He loves to cuddle. Don't you, buddy? Mwah. Okay? All right. Mommy's got to get to work now, boys. So he is 4. The little blonde one is 4. And he's just the sweetest little thing ever. Such a little cuddler. All right. Hello, Mary. Hello, Dorothy. Hello, Kimberly. They're my little, I love those dogs more than I probably should. They're my babies. One of them just knows my glasses and I can't see anything. Hello, Tracy. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's get started. All right, so since I only have a half hour, I already did some of this already. So this, we're going to make a sign. It's a door hanger that says, welcome, we hope you like dogs. Okay, because we're a dog family here. I do have a cat sign as well, but this is for my doggies. Okay, so what I did, if you want a quick drying stain, you can use this Americana Decor. It's by Deco Art, Ultra Matte Varnish in the shade Deep Brown. Okay, all I did was I measured in 2 inches down from the holes, from the bottom of the holes, taped it off, did the stain on top, black paint on the bottom. Okay, that's all we're doing to the board. Now, we are going to paint our words. Oh my gosh, my little teddy bear. Both of them are affectionate, but teddy bear, as you can see, well, they're both in here now. They're both laying back there. If you guys can see them on the floor, I'm not sure. I think you can see Teddy. But they're just my little snugglers. Okay, so to do the words in the smaller pieces like this, I have found it's so much easier to do it with a makeup sponge. You want to saturate it, but then kind of get it off. And then we're just going to dab. Now this is MDF. It will absorb, so I'm going to paint these a couple of times. So I've already taped them down onto some painter's tape just to make my job a little easier so I don't have to hold each individual piece. So much easier. Thank you, Dorothy. And I have linked this kit. There's a link to it from our website. So if you like this and would like to purchase it, it is available on our website now. And also for those that were asking, this flower cutout that I did the other night, that is on our website as well. I know some of you were asking about that. And I told you I would get it up there. And it is there. Okay. So I don't know about y'all, but my dogs are probably more welcome than some people in my home. They sleep with us. They're on our bed, or, you know, on our laps. They're underfoot all the time. Bob's not home, so you can tell they're both right here. They like to be by their mama. Welcome, welcome, everybody. For all you newbies, welcome. Thank you for hopping in. I appreciate you being here. I'll hold this up and show you what it looks like when I'm talking about why it needs a couple of coats. It's very quick though. We make quick work of it. Our kits all have the sticky back on them. Whoops, I just pulled off the little dot for the like. They all have a sticky back on them, so where there's no glue, we will just peel and stick. Okay, so I want to show you what this looks like, because this is why I don't want to do it that though, because those are, it's got a tiny little dot and I don't want to lose my dot. Okay, if you can see that, it's kind of, it's not great coverage. It soaks in and it doesn't cover the greatest. So it definitely needs a coat or two, but it dries super fast. So you know, by the time you get done, you can already start back over. Usually I do 2 or 3 coats with light colors. If you're doing dark, you can usually get away with just 1. But with lighter colors, you need at least 2, sometimes 3 coats. And if it's a bigger piece, like this little pad of the foot, we might actually need 4 just to get rid of any of the, it's not really brush strokes, but, you know, sponge lines or whatever. Super easy to do these kits. Matter of fact, we're doing one tonight. I'm doing a make and take with a different sign tonight, one of the spring signs. So it's just a fun day all around. Hello, Wanda. Hello, Latanya. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. Where's everybody from? I'm in Northwest Ohio, where it is unseasonably warm at 82 degrees. It's about 20 degrees warmer than it should be. We're enjoying it, obviously, but the bottom's going to fall out next week and we could have snow again. So, and that too is unseasonably cold then. We're not used to having snow this late in the season. So, I mean, it's usually earlier in the month we can get snow in April, but usually as it starts to get towards the end of the month, it's starting to settle down and, you know, be nice. So, I think Mother Nature needs some Prozac. You're from Plattsburgh, New York, Wanda. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hopping on. All right, I think I'm going to dry this a little. I'm doing this very quickly here. I want to get this a little dry before I put the next coat on. We are going to do another one. Morgantown, West Virginia, 80 there today too. This weather's crazy. It just doesn't make sense, does it? Okay. I think the third coat will do this. We're just about there. And by doing it with the sponge, what I'm doing is not getting as much, I mean, there'll be some probably, but down on the edges, because these are all laser cut pieces. And so it has that nice amber or umber, you know, the dark edge. And I like that. I think it just kind of helps set it off. And by doing it with the sponge, you don't get as much that goes down onto the sides of your pieces. If you did it with a paintbrush, I always have a giant mess. So maybe you're more talented than I, but I can't do it without making a big mess. Now, if it's a dark color and a paintbrush is easier for you, by all means do it, because you're not going to see it. You know, if it's like black or dark brown. But anything other than that, I usually use a sponge. Okay, I think we've got this. I think we're good. So we did 3 coats of the white. Just going through and looking for any spots that might need a little touch up. I think we're good. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. Oh, our fur babies are life, man. They bring us so much joy and so much comfort. When you're not feeling well, you know, they're just there. They don't care. They just love on you. They're always happy to see you when you get home. I just love those little critters. There's so much company. True story. We had a cat. Cooper came home. When Cooper came home, we had a cat 9 years ago. And, oops, he's out of here. They're both out of here now. Cooper heard something, so he left. And Teddy went with him. So we had a cat, and the cat's days were coming to an end. He was an old cat, 17-year-old cat. And so we knew his time was coming, and Cooper was so used to playing with him. And I'm like, that dog is going to be so bored without that cat to keep him company. So that's why we got Teddy. And then the cat lived another year or two, longer than we thought. He kind of rallied. And so Teddy got to torment the cat for a couple more years. And then we had to put the cat down. And so now we just have the two dogs. But, you know, they keep each other company because we work all day. And you feel guilty leaving them home alone. So it's nice to have that they have a buddy. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm just kind of laying these out. Just trying to get my spacing. And then once we get it all spaced out, then we'll start putting it down. We'll start peeling it out. And actually, this sign came about. I always get my groomer, you know, something for Christmas, and she loves dogs. And so I designed this sign for her a Christmas present one year, and that's where this one came from. Started out as a gift a couple years ago. Gotta move this all up just a little. Okay, so it says, welcome with the little paw print. We hope you like dogs. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up for you before I start. Now, obviously, I can't tilt it all the way, but that's what it looks like. Isn't that darling? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start peeling and sticking it down. So all we got to do now is just peel off the back. There's no gluing necessary. We found this amazing product. It's very expensive, but well worth it, that we love to use. And you just peel it and stick it down. And once it's down, it's down. It's not going anywhere. So make sure you have it where you want it, because it's stuck. Hey, Terry. Thanks for hopping on. If you see someone commenting as Kathy Creates, that's my mom. If you didn't know, she helps me out a lot on the comments. So yeah, my boys are very spoiled. I don't know about y'all's animals, but you know, mine, they're our babies. They're not dogs. They're our children. And they're kind of treated as such. They're very pampered. I think they get their hair cut more than I get mine cut. And I know their vet bills cost more than my doctor bills. Cooper's been a very expensive little puppy. Cooper has had 2 knee surgeries. His little patella, he had a floating patella, just like a human can. And so his little knee would dislocate all the time. Both of them. First, it was just the one. So we had the surgery, had it fixed. He was only, I don't think he was a year old yet when he had the first surgery. And then the second surgery was about 6 months later, because then the second one kept dislocating. So he's had those 2 surgeries. And then he has really bad allergies. And so your babies are spoiled too, Dorothy. So he licked his paw to the point where he created an abscess. So he had to have surgery on that too. Hey, Sherry, you caught me live, girl. Oops. So as you can see, this is super easy. Hey, hi, Dina. If you guys happen to see the other creators on here from Craft Around the Clock, feel free to follow them as well. We like to encourage everyone to follow everybody. Really helps all of our pages out, and it helps the Craft Around the Clock page as well. So as you know, that one just hit 50,000 followers this week, which is an amazing thing. And it's all because of all of you watching all the time and, you know, sharing us out. Oops, I'm not supposed to say that word, but whoops. You know, spreading us out into the world like y'all do. You know, we appreciate that all so, so much. It's very appreciated. And there's my little nugget. That's Cooper. Cooper's the barker. Teddy very rarely barks. Cooper can get him going, but he never usually starts it. It's usually Cooper. I'm so sorry. But it's Fur Baby Day, so he's just wanting to make sure everybody knows he's here. Well, somebody's at my front door, but they're going to have to wait because I'm live. Well, let's see. We're almost done with this part. Then we can, I can't get a hold of this one. There we go. Okay, let's see. That would be why Cooper was barking, because somebody was here, but I'm not expecting anybody, so it's probably just either a delivery or a newspaper drop-off. Okay, so there we go. So as you can see, everything is stuck. Super easy peasy, no gluing, no oozing glue underneath, on the outside, nothing. So super easy. You saw that took me all of 15 minutes to paint it and stick it down. Thank you, Sherry. Hello, Sheila from Sweetie's Creations. Tucker hears Cooper, huh? Yeah, sorry. For all of you with dogs that are watching, I'm sorry if my dog made your dog bark. All right, so now to finish this, what I do is I have this thick jute twine, whatever you want to call it, from Hobby Lobby. And I stick it through the front. And then I stick it through the back. Because we want this to lay flat against the door. Okay, so then I'm going to tie a knot in the front. And then we're going to just cut it. Tie a knot over on this side. Thanks, Sherry. All right. So now we have our hanger. Okay. I don't like to make my hangers real big. I like them just above the sign because I don't want that to be the star of the show. The star of the show is this and the bow we're going to put right there. Okay. So we're going to set that aside. And we are going to... Do I not have any of my... Oh, I do. It's right there. I think I have a piece cut already. I wasn't sure I'd have time to do all of this stuff, the bow part. Okay, I already had some cut. All right, so I have a piece of my burlap ribbon. Okay, you guys know I love this stuff. I've already dovetailed it. Okay. I have a piece of my buffalo plaid, of course, already dovetailed. And now we're going to make a little raffia, little bow to go in the center. And I need a piece of twine. Okay, so first we're going to do is we're going to match up our ends on the raffia. Who likes raffia, who doesn't? I know that is a great debate. A lot of people, you either love it or hate it. There's no in between with raffia. I am in the love it category. I use it on just about everything. Hello, Mary. Okay, so I'm just going to make a loop. We're going to make another loop. We're just going to go back and forth and make our loops till we use up all of the raffia. I'm going to give it a little twist. I find it's easier to hold it and to keep it from popping apart to tie. We're going to take our twine. We're going to tie a bow. Okay, I'm going to trim up. We got some crazy ends right there that we're going to trim up. Okay, so all we have now is just this cute little raffia bow. All right, so now we're going to take our burlap. We're going to fold it in thirds and kind of cheat our ends down. Okay, just like that. Lay that down. We're going to do the same thing with our buffalo plaid. Okay, just like so. Okay, now we are going to take our raffia, put that right on top. We're going to flip the whole thing over. We're going to start to tie this. Hello, Sue. I've made you like it more? You weren't a big raffia fan, huh? Love it. Love raffia. Okay, before I pull this tight, I'm going to gather it with my fingers. That way it doesn't get the weird twist to it. Okay? And then before I pull it tight, I'm going to look and make sure that that raffia stayed in the middle of my bow. And it did. So we're good there. So we're going to go ahead and tie it in a double knot. All right. So here is our cute little bow. All right. So now I'm going to take a couple pieces of floral. Okay, now I get these at Hobby Lobby. All right. It's real cute. It's just got the little white flowers. I just take a small section of it, like so. I think they're $7.99, but I always get them when they're half off. So I pay $4.99 for them. You can get a whole bunch of signs out of them for that price. We're going to take a piece of wire, just a floral wire. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Sue. Yes, my mom is a sweetheart. She helps me out so much on my page. So she's a blessing. Okay. So I'm just overlapping the stems. Okay, we're just going to overlap them, and I'm going to wrap them with the wire tightly. Okay. Wasn't that gorgeous? I saw that. That was so pretty. Ooh, a doggy bone on there would be adorable. That's a very good idea. We're going to have to add that to this design. Okay, so now we've got this cute little floral, just like that. We're going to flip this over. We're going to put one string up, one string down. And we are going, my knot isn't really in the center, so we're going to move that. And we're going to go ahead and tie this. And I'm just tying it to the back of that bow. Okay, with the twine we use to tie the bow. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the excess twine off. And now we have this cute little bow with, oops, it's kind of kitty wampus now. There we go. All right, so it's got the little floral right behind the bow. And then the easy peasy way to do this. You ready? Super hard to do this. No, it's not. Not at all. All right, so then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my staple gun. Okay. This is just a little arrow staple gun. I got it at Home Depot. It works great. I'm going to line it up. So I'm going to put my finger in the top of this loop so I know where my center is. I'm going to make sure that everything is centered on my bow. Okay. And then I'm going to go in the inside loop of the back loop of my bow. And I'm just going to staple it right in. You don't have to worry about it falling off if it's in the sun. You know, because in my door, I have a glass storm door that's in front of my main door. And so this I hang on my main door, and so it gets, you know, a lot of sun. Yeah, it's great. It doesn't, you know, if you use the hot glue to glue your bows on anything that's going to get a lot of heat. So like between the two doors, it gets very warm. And if you use hot glue, it's going to melt and fall right off. And this will not. Now it's stapled on. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't go through the back. The back is just fine. And it's done. So let me know what you guys think. I think the sign is absolutely adorable. This is one of my favorites that we have. And again, it's linked on our website if you're interested in purchasing it. It comes with, it doesn't come with the bow, any of this stuff, or the paint, but it comes with all the wood pieces with the backing, the sticky back on the wood. So that is all I have. I have 6 minutes left. Let me see if I can get my doggies to come back in here. Teddy, Cooper, come here. Well, Teddy's coming. I don't know if Cooper will come. Oh, Cooper is coming. Come here, baby. Want to come up? Come on. Oh, here's Teddy Bear. Whoops. Get off my mic, buddy. Here's Teddy. He's nervous. He's like, Mom, why you don't hold me like this? No, Mommy doesn't hold you like that, do I? So again, if you missed Teddy, Teddy is a little Lassapoo. Linda, they love it, but no dogs or cats. Hello, Faye from Kentucky. Teddy is a little Lassapoo. He's a Lhasa Apso Poodle mix, and he is 4. And he is our cuddler. He is the one that wants to always be on our laps. And then we have Cooper. Come here, Cooper. Cooper, come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. And then we have Cooper. And he is a 9-year-old. Teddy's 4. And Cooper is a 9-year-old Morkie. He's a Maltese Yorkie mix. Oh, yes, I know. Mommy loves you too, buddy. So, this is Cooper. That's Teddy, or Teddy Bear and Cooper Bear. So, these are our little fur babies that we just love to death. Yes, we do, don't we, buddy? So, well, I hope you all have enjoyed this. I hope you're enjoying the event. I know it's been a lot of fun. So, I hope you continue to watch, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.